Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness here on terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Rainy, overcast, kind of dreary, but life's good when you have double C's. You saw the thumbnail. Dave PERRICO sent me an article that he was interviewed for in the Las Vegas newspaper, giving a pretty grim description of live music in Las Vegas going forward. So I'm going to attach that link down below. It's a good link. I think you'll find it interesting, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Let me honk a little bit. I have had a real nice practice today for the first time in a long time. The chops feel great, couple hours. Let's see what we got. Anyway, after 2 hours of playing, still got it. Multiple tonguing. Veggie. Cucumber, celery, and carrot. Delicious. Carrot, guys, you know, a lot of people think vegetable, blah, blah, blah. Carrot has a lot of natural sugar in it. It's very, very sweet. And that concoction, not bad. Anyway. Dave PERRICO and live musicians, music in Las Vegas. Anyway, first of all, yeah, Dave PERRICO. Now, again, there's lots of different facets of the music business, needless to say. And one of the reasons that I think you'll enjoy this article so much is, it's not my daughter or my wife. I'm going to let it go. Anyway, one of the reasons that it is it's such a great article is that he takes in all facets of the music business. He's got everything covered, and in that article gives you a little sort of a peek at just about everything. Now, he is a trumpet virtuoso. He just is. He's an extraordinary trumpet player. He's a band leader. Okay. He also has 5 or 6, depending on how you look at it, 5 or 6 of his own bands going at the same time. Okay. So he's a booking agent. Okay. He's a writer. He's a arranger. He's a producer. So he's everything from a sideman right up. He does some conducting. His wife is a terrific singer and one of the lead singers in his shows. Guys, he's got the whole thing covered. Now, for that reason, again, I take his word as gospel for what's going on in Vegas. Okay? Now, Vegas is not Hollywood. It's not, Broadway. It's not New York. Got it. But it's pretty much, that's, even though Vegas is sort of a community unto itself, it's a pretty good idea what's going on, okay, across the country. Anyway, with that said, he does not paint a pretty picture at all. He thinks this is not Vegas. There is no live music going on, none. People are gambling. Plexiglass shields between you at the slots, and, dividers at the blackjack tables and all that sort of stuff. He says they are still gambling, but the live music, which draws a crowd. See what I mean? That is the kicker with the live music going forward. Now, these 300 to 500 seat arenas that they have out in Vegas, what are you going to put in every sixth seat? It's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. To have have a live show and still have, social distancing. Now, can somebody like Celine Dion, give a live show and, with canned music? Hopefully the union won't cave, and hopefully she won't do it. And still, once again, you're going to pay her all that money for one person every 6 seats? It does not look good. It does not look good. And if you've ever been to Las Vegas, which I have several times, the hustle and bustle is just electrifying. It absolutely is. And you take that out of it, and it's just a gambling parlor. Ugh. I see what he's saying. I see exactly what he's saying. Now, Dave, since he has his hands in all these different pies, for lack of a better term, I'm not holding a telephone for him. I don't think he's making the money that he normally makes because he's a leader and all this sort of stuff. But with his work, now, even though the live music is not happening, the technology part of it, the canned music is all working. Records and all this sort of stuff, and the background music to all this sort of stuff. So he is working, writing, arranging, that type of thing. And I guess, I don't know his money issues. I don't know. I'm taking for granted he's getting by. Okay, but he said in the article, his heart goes out to all these sidemen that he was really giving a living to for a long time that he can't do anymore. And he's got this angst hanging over him about taking care of his guys. And these are some of the top guys in the world, and gals, that are working for him, that are scuffling big time. Broadway, still dark. Philharmonic, Metropolitan Opera, they're all on reduced salaries from what I can tell. That's a whole union thing and whatnot. I don't know. Going forward, I can see the top, the Philharmonic and the new Met and all that sort of stuff. I can see them, I guess, succeeding, scuffling through long term. I don't know, man. Some of these smaller orchestras, are they gone forever? Is this crushing them? I don't know. Now, on a more individual basis, 30 years ago when I was knee deep in this, I can't imagine this happening. I mean, I made some nice coin, but I was a completely 100% sideman. I did a little contracting and band leading for, Donald Trump and Peter Ducci, but the bulk of my work was a sideman. You just pull that rug out from under me, man, and I would not want to be in that situation. Now, the guys that I know that are living it are all about my age, and they are all but retired. Whatever money they were going to make, they have made. A couple of them have Broadway shows that, they could have had, another couple of years of work. I'm not holding a telephone for them either. Now, many of them also, their significant others, their spouses and whatnot, do quite well in their own right. Not necessarily musicians, lawyers and all this sort of stuff. So, they're not on the street with a tin cup. The younger guys, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. There's really maybe a little recording that, PERRICO, I don't know what they're doing. It makes me glad that I got out when I did. I would not want to go through this. This must be traumatic. Young guys that are really, have the pedal to the metal and they're doing good things, and all of a sudden they wake up one morning and it's gone. That's got to be a very, very tough thing. Tough thing. Now, this is going on with all walks of life. There's no question. So, it's tough. It's tough. I think it will be back. I don't want to get political here, but I think one way or the other after the election, I think this COVID is very, very largely political, and I don't want to get into it, but I think after the election, one way or the other, I think it might be in the rearview mirror. I really do. The destruction that it caused is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. But that's it. Anyway, I don't like to be the bearer of doom and gloom, but that's what's going on in the music business. In the meantime, guys, I'm still giving cut rate lessons until these guys go back to, the brotherhood goes back to work. my $40 fee is down to $20. Okay? Also, I want to throw something out there that might be good, especially for comeback players. Now, I have had a lot of success with comeback players, giving them a regular lesson on Monday or Tuesday or something, and then giving what I call a quickie. Literally a 3, 4, 5 minute quickie, just a brush up on Thursday or Friday, and then I'll see them again on the following Monday. And that really is a very, very powerful thing to keep them on track. Okay? Now the quickie is literally 5 minutes, tops. Okay, let me hear you see scale. Okay, try it up an octave. Okay, it's still not popping. Let me hear you spit buzz. See the difference in the spit buzz? That's what you got to keep going. It's very quick. And I can do that with anybody. If that's something you'd like to do, especially, I mean, I can do it for anybody. But especially your comeback players, it's really cool about keeping you on track. Okay? I've said many times, the young guys, they just do it right the first time they got it. These comeback players have so much gook and conventional wisdom they have to get through that sometimes just a little reinforcement later in the week is good. So anyway, if that's something you'd like to do, get in touch with me. I do have a brand new shipment of 1SBs. So all those back orders that came in, they'll be going out today or tomorrow. Okay? I do have the 1SS with flugelhorn with the Yamaha shank. I know a lot of you wanted that. If you still want to get in touch with me at that email at the end of the video, then we'll get it done. Anyway, all you live musicians, hang in there, baby. Hang in there. I really and truly believe November 3rd is at the election, whatever it is, this nonsense might be in the rearview mirror. And I consider it nonsense. I really do. From a health and fitness perspective, I absolutely consider it nonsense. Anyway, that's another video. Eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Love you all.